Hello and welcome to Swift TV. I'm Blair Jacobs, here once more at Swift headquarters in East Yorkshire, where I hope you can see we've come inside. We've managed to purloin one corner of the factory to find out a lot more about the brand new design concept from Swift. Now, if you have watched another video on this channel, the one with teaser in the title, you'll see that I was, well, prevented, let's say, from taking this cover off and finding out more about what's a world exclusive. Well, I'm delighted to say that my guest is the man who not only eventually allowed me to see what's under this cover, but is also the design director, Chris Milburn.
Hi.
Thank you, first of all, for allowing me to see it eventually. What we need to do, really, is to get this cover off and find out what is underneath. Can you grab that end and I'll grab this one, and we'll just pull it over the back there. Well, here it is, and Swift are describing this as one of the most exciting advances in Caravan design. So, Chris, what was the thinking behind the concept of this?
Well, the first thing you'll notice are the clean lines of the design. The design was heavily influenced by automotive design trends. And in particular, the strong, powerful shapes that come around the side here, intersected by sharp crease lines. It's a very purposeful and striking look, and that was important to us, to try and reflect the new Smart HT construction that underpins the whole design. The other thing you'll notice is the flush windows. Not only do they look smart, but they also aid with the aerodynamics. And these now run seamlessly up into a new panoramic sunroof, which is much larger than the previous designs. We've also got some tough, strong grab handles here with a very purposeful look at the front of the van, and they run into the new gas locker and cover all the hinges. The new gas locker door has a single point handle that controls a 3-point locking system on the inside for much greater security. It's also much more stable. It's got a foam core inside the GRP, which gives it much greater strength, so it's less likely to flex, which makes it a lot easier when it comes to shutting the door in one simple action. The other thing you'll notice is the black hitch cover, which gives it a very sporty look, and the new little bib spoiler at the bottom. Again, a nice styling feature, but also aids the aerodynamics. And a nice little touch that we've put into this van is the spirit level, which you can see from the outside of the van. So when you come up to a pitch and you want to level the van, you can simply grab hold of the jockey wheel and wind it up to get a very quick level to the van.
Well, Chris, that's the front you've described very well for us. Let's come with me around to the side, if you will, because there are a lot of changes around here as well, aren't there? There
are, and the sporty theme is continued down the side with the bold new graphics, which we see here, a classic evolution of the Swift burgundy colours in a more three-dimensional design. And they're applied to GRP sides, which give it great strength and durability. The other thing to take note of is the new Dometic door, very easy to open and has a magnetic stay, which is a lot easier to use than the current stay.
Instead of
the clip system.
The clip
yes,
system that
that's
you've
right.
used before. Okay,
that's right.
make life
so that makes things a lot easier. The other thing to note down the side of the van is that the awning light now has a red LED in it, and that allows the customer to know that the alarm is actually activated and acts as a warning and a deterrent to others. The other thing to point out is the injection moulded wheel spats, which are obviously a better quality than the wheel spats that we've had before, and the Scorpion alloy wheel, a unique design to this product. Along here you'll see PVC skirts, which are very strong and durable, and new locker doors all the way down the van. The new locker door has a single point of lock system and is a more durable construction.
The whole thing gives the impression of being, I don't know, a lot more robust, a lot stronger, I suppose.
It is.
You know, because of the spats that you've got on the side over the wheels and the trim at the bottom of the van. That was your intention, to create something that looked a little more substantial.
Indeed, that was part of our key objectives, was really to create something that was a strong and robust structure that has consistent quality.
And you mentioned the GRP sides. Again, that's a change for you.
It is, and again that offers a lot more resistance to damage.
Well, there's only one side of the Caravan to look at now, finally, and that's the back. And by the joys of modern television, we're going to spin the Caravan round so that you can see the changes that have gone on there. And the first thing that strikes me, Chris, are the rear lights. The design of them, very, very streamlined.
Yes, this is a brand new design of light that we've developed specifically for this product. It's a full LED system. So each one of the functions on here are LED, and as you can see at the moment, the illuminated ones are the tail lamp, which gives a very interesting little signature light feature to it, which is the sort of thing you see on a lot of modern cars today. The benefits that gives us is that it's fully sealed and it's far more durable as a light unit.
Okay. As for the rest of the back of the Caravan, you could argue that the back of a Caravan is the back of a Caravan, but this is very different again, isn't it?
It is. We've done a lot of work, particularly on the aerodynamics, to make sure that the airflow around the Caravan is controlled as it comes around the rear of the van. And you can see there's a lot of shape in the sides of the van, and also along the top. It's curved down a little bit to try and reduce the size of the wake. So there's a lot of aerodynamic influence, particularly in the styling of this rear panel.
Well, I'm glad you talked about aerodynamics then, because I want to go back to the front now and talk about the styling and the aerodynamics of the whole van.
Well, aerodynamics has played a significant role in the shaping of this Caravan. We spent a number of years undertaking computational fluid dynamic analysis to understand how the air flows over the Caravan. And we've identified key areas of research over those years that have given us some real insights into how to improve the aerodynamics. If you recall, back in 2011 when we launched the Swift Conqueror range, we'd achieved a 13% reduction in drag over and above leading competitors in the marketplace. This has achieved a further 18%. Making it an extremely aerodynamic product. So the real objectives of this project were to achieve a product that is modern in terms of its styling and its aesthetics, but also to make sure that it's aerodynamic and strong and robust.
Chris, we focused on the Swift Elegance, but of course there is the Sterling equivalent, the Continental. How do the two compare?
Well, the Sterling Continental shares the same body shell as the Swift Elegance, but as an evolution of the distinctive Sterling graphics scheme. The graphics are designed to be sporty, giving a feeling of speed with the use of blurred line details and a blue neon accent emphasising its aerodynamic credentials.
Well, Chris, there really is so much change in this all-new Caravan, isn't there? And we've only talked about the outside so far. For now, thank you very much indeed. And I mentioned that we have only really done the exterior. Elsewhere on the website, you'll see two other films, one of which that Chris and I have concentrated on the inside of the Caravan, and another one looking in detail at the construction of this new concept of Caravan. They've taken a brand new Caravan and cut it in half. Wonderful. Anyway, we'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see that in great detail on there. But of course, for all the prices, the layouts and the specifications, go to the website, swiftgroup.co.uk.